Hey, what's going on, guys? Benny Charles, founder of the Teach Me to Fish and Fakes trading community, and I am back with another first take video, taking a look at MNQ. Basically, as soon as I look at the charts, um, you can always see that I had already started, but I was like, oh no, I got to do a first take. But anyway, so um, here is in yesterday's video, I marked this as the initial, I'll say it like this. I marked $18,545.50 right here as Thursday's initial target, which it looks like that was hit overnight. And then I also marked, go up to the daily, the CE of this wick, because it was a decent sized wick, and that was hit. Let's drop back down to the 15-minute. Let's see, that was tapped into at 12:30. All right. Now we also have this Thursday buy side liquidity at $18,683.75 as a possible target. Now that would be the very top of the current weekly and daily range. You guys see there? So for that to be tapped into, that will invalidate this daily dealing range. So I'm not too certain that that will actually get hit, but we are very close to it, and so it's very possible that it could get hit and start a new dealing range. But nonetheless, when we look here on the 15-minute, and you guys know, for me, as far as um, validated market structure, if you will, the lowest I like to go is the 15-minute, and the initial time frame that I like to look at is the 15-minute as well. So we do have a market structure shift here on the 15-minute, but we have yet to come back into this fair value gap up here. If you're following the ICT 2022 mentorship model, now he typically went down on the 5-minute, and if we go down to the 5-minute, we'll see that it was this low that created this high, and when we got the break at the 4:05 a.m. candle, that was a market structure shift there, but it never did return back up to tap the fair value gap. Let's take a look at the 1-minute and just see what that looks like, and then we'll get into what I think the market will do. And so yeah, we basically had another runaway gap here, so it did not return. Very similar to what happened to me, I think, the earlier part of the week. But nonetheless, so on the lower time frames, well, I'll just say this, on the daily time frame, the close of yesterday's candle, the MNQ market had actually flipped bullish. And so I was telling you guys, with the remaining high impact news events, I wasn't sure if it will stay bullish or if it will flip back. But currently on the lower time frames, um, particularly the 15-minute time frame, the MNQ market has flipped back bearish, and we'll just have to see what the news does, if it's going to stay bearish. At this point, so we have news at 8:30 and 9:45 today. So at this point, you probably can um, scalp, scalp with like inversion fair value gaps, or like lower time frame, like 1-minute inversion fair value gaps, breaker blocks. mitigation blocks type thing, if that's what you're choosing to do. But for me, I believe that because the news is so early, I really won't have time to really like sit down and, you know, be patient with the market and sit and watch the market. I'm just gonna wait for that news um, at 8:30 and 9:45 to trade or to be released before I actually look to enter any trades. But I will continue to monitor the market just to try to keep a handle on what's going on. So that is my first take, and um, I may or may not be able to post some videos throughout the day based on how busy am at work. Um, but nonetheless, um, we're here. So I'm just taking a look. Man, we are so far away from um, that initial weekly sell side objective. But it does not mean that it will not get touched. While I'm thinking about it, let me take a look at the daily. I like to. Okay, I just heard ICT say that his volume imbalances, he basically keeps them on this chart until it's been traded through and closed in both directions. So, um, yeah, I mean, you guys have seen it, man. We could get a whole day that will take out this entire range right here and come all the way back down. So it's very possible. Um, it's very possible. We're getting ready to go into Q2. Um, I kind of think that the start of Q2 may be a little bit more of a bullish run, a bearish run for the market. This is excuse me, this is a election year, um, and whatever the agenda is, whether that is, you know, they want this administration to stay in, or if they want another one to stay out, like they'll flip it. It may be a case to where, Q2 starts a bearish run, and then, right at the start of, like, well, not at the start, but halfway through Q3, at the beginning of Q4, you know, everything turns around because of this, miraculous decision that this administration has made, or everything can stay bearish because they want a new administration in. So it all gets crazy when you actually start to think about it and go down the rabbit hole. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna share that side of me here on YouTube. But nonetheless, guys. So I'm here. You're here. I say just watch the market. Wait for that high impact news to come out, unless you get a really really good setup and you can get in, before the news, get out during the news, and get back in, after the news. um, so just you guys just be safe. Share it with you. My plan, this is my first take on the market. Again, it has taken out the buy side liquidity that I listed or projected, except for one. And according to the 15-minute time frame, the MNQ market has flipped bearish. And so I'm thinking the market will continue bearish with the high impact news, but time will tell, and the market will also tell me what trades I need to be looking for. So I hope this helps in your trading today. And until next time, I hope you all stay well and happy trading. Bye.